everyone, Robin here with California State Parks. Did you have fun at your virtual field trip? Well, let's get ready for our next activity. We're going to be making kelp beads. In our kelp activity, we're going to become scientists. We're going to be making our very own kelp, making two different components to create kelp. Do you know why kelp is so important? Well, raise your hand if you brushed your teeth this morning. In toothpaste, we have kelp. It's an ingredient that we find in our toothpaste. What about ice cream? Raise your hand if you like ice cream. I love ice cream. What's your favorite flavor? In ice cream, we also have kelp. It's an ingredient, a small ingredient that creates thickness within that component. So to start off on our activity, you'll need a couple things. Obviously, your packet, some scissors, a container with a lid, and in this container, go ahead and put a little bit of warm water, about a quarter cup. This is where we're going to blend in our calcium chloride, one of the components that we'll be making to make our kelp. Make sure to have some extra water on the side. And for our second component, you'll need some hot water, not hot, but warm water to make our second component. And that component is where these fun packets come in. You'll see several different colors. So within your activity kit, go ahead and grab your favorite color. All right, let's make our first component. This is where we have our container with a lid with about a quarter cup of warm water and our calcium chloride powder. We're going to combine these two ingredients to make our calcium rich water. Go ahead and grab your scissors to cut that off. Pour this into the container, secure the lid on top, and go ahead and shake it up. All right, that looks pretty shaken up. It's warm because we want to make sure that those calcium chloride beads, they dissolve. Now let's check our next step. Now that we've dissolved our calcium chloride, you're going to go ahead and take off the lid and add your extra water into that container. You're going to grab yourself some dish soap and add 1 drop. And now you have your calcium-rich water. Let's make our second component. We're going to make an alginate solution. You'll grab your favorite color. This is the kelp extract or kelp powder. You'll find a small baggie in your kit and go ahead and grab your warm water along with some scissors. We'll go ahead and open up our kelp extract. Pour this into our bag. Go ahead and pour your warm water into the bag and seal it up tight. Squish out any air. And you're going to squish this into a slime. This may take a while, so take your time. This is the fun part. You're going to grab your pipette, which you'll find in your kit, and you're going to go ahead and squeeze up that alginate solution that you've just made. You'll put that alginate solution into your calcium-rich water. You can do drop by drop, just like this, or you can do little worms by squeezing it even harder. Now that we've made our colorful kelp beads, we're going to go ahead and look at them. So go ahead and grab an extra container and the mesh that comes in your kit. Put that mesh right on top of your container and we're going to strain out these kelp beads. Look how cool these are. Aren't these amazing? So this calcium-rich water actually solidifies the outside of this kelp. So if you were to take one and squish it, it will actually pop. the liquid inside is not as tough as the skins on the outside. So we hope that you enjoyed this super fun experiment, learning about not only how kelp is created, but how it's important to our everyday lives. Because not only is it found in our toothpaste, our ice cream, but it's also important for our breathing. So raise your hand if you're breathing right now. I hope that all of us are breathing because we need air to breathe. And did you know that kelp provides 1 in every 2 breaths that we take? Let's go ahead and take 2 big breaths together, and we'll thank the ocean and our kelp forest, our underwater forest, for just one of them. All right, ready? Deep inhale and exhale. Inhale and exhale. And now say thank you, kelp. Thanks for joining us.